Silo Season 3 just dropped today. Technically, it was supposed to be on the 3rd, but someone on Threads was like, yo, Season 3's out. And I immediately was all, yo, to my wife. She's in the other room. I was like, Silo's out. We gotta watch. And boy, was that good or what? Hey, what's going on, folks? Chris from Cinema Hooked, and if you're subscribed to this channel, you know what I'm all about. But for anyone new out there, I love sci-fi, horror, superheroes, Star Wars, especially Star Wars, but I love good movies. I love good television, and Apple TV is probably one of the best streamers out there, bar none. Silo is one of those shows. Silo is special to me. I absolutely love this show, and I didn't have this channel when Season 2 came out, so I didn't get to talk about it with you guys. But now, for Season 3, I'm going to be talking about this every week. So if you love the show as much as I love the show, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little like button right there, because I'm going to be recapping every episode, talking about theories and all that stuff. I didn't read the books, so the show is a complete surprise to me, as it is to others who didn't read the book, so please try not to spoil it in the comments. But this episode was really good. It opened up, it created so many more questions. We wanted answers after Season 2, but now I've got more questions. Like, what the hell was going on with the senator's sister who was flying the F-35? What was that? Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm sure, like everyone else out there, we thought, oh, okay, she's back in the silo, and now she's gonna be able to tell everyone how she was in that other silo, and she met these other people, and it's like, it's a disaster out there, and like there's poison, and there's a bunch of dead bodies, and she's gonna tell everyone about everything that she saw on the display. Isn't a lie. That actually is what it looks like outside. But no, we didn't get anything really answered. We just got more questions. But one revelation we had is Juliet's the mayor now. So we went from mechanic to sheriff to exiled to mayor. That's working your way up the corporate ladder. From what we see, it appears she lost her memory, which is a bummer. It made me and my wife think like, oh, they must be giving her those special vitamins, that drug or whatever that, you know, makes you slowly forget. But I was like, well, we hear about how she was in that, into that locking airtight place that had no air. She was in fire for 3 minutes or whatever Sims told her. I was like, oh, maybe it was like oxygen deprivation. Like that's, you know, that's why she lost her memory. But we know Sims. We should know better. And I do know better. They're drugging her and they're making her forget. And then at the end, and I'm going to be jumping all around from, you know, thought to thought as I'm talking about this episode, but the AI, which I believe that AI is based off of that senator. I think he's the one with that silo technology on how to build the silos. I think he's the creator of the AI that helps run those silos. That's my theory moving forward. I think he is that AI. But it tells it to double the doses. So instead of 2 of those little pills, now she's taking 4 of those little pills. But I don't want to skip all the way to the end. I know that was part of the end, but I want to talk about this whole episode. The stuff with the senator and the sister, I thought that was really interesting. We find out she's in the Navy, and then she's flying this mission to Iran because it's a retaliation for the dirty bomb that Iran set off in the nation's capital. And they're flying their mission, and she's like, what's a cloud doing at 5,000 feet in the air, or whatever the height was. I can't remember the exact number. But what was that? What they were saying, it's like oil, but it was like, I don't know if that was like dark matter. I don't know if it was like nanobot type of technology. Like, I don't know what that was. I don't know if it's like an Iranian experiment gone wrong, and then that swarm, whatever that was, if that's something that's going to spread over the world, and that's that poisoned everyone. But I was like, whoa, well, here's a sci-fi twist I just didn't see coming. I thought we were just going to get an answer about like, there was a nuclear war, but it seems like it's going to be a lot more sci-fi and a lot more interesting than just nuclear war. Early in the episode, we do get a kind of a conversation between Sims and Juliet, to where she's asking him, like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. Like, I don't know who you are. And he asks her, oh, I hope you get your memory back because I want to know why you held my wife and child at gunpoint. To which I wonder, are him and his wife on the same page? I can't remember where we left off on Season 2. I want to say there was a little bit of a rift between the two, but does Sims genuinely want her to get her memory back? Or is he totally on board with his wife working for the AI and he doesn't want her to get her memory back because that would be bad? So I want to like Sims, but I absolutely hate Sims. He's given us no reason to like him. Not necessarily that I need a redemption arc, but it's like, God, can he just not be like the worst person in the world in Season 3? That would be nice. But speaking of his wife, I absolutely hate that she's like this usher, just walking her from point A to point B to point C. Here's, talk to this person, talk to this person. Oh, you don't remember that person? Well, you know this person. It's really annoying. I hate that she's just constantly right next to her. It's extremely annoying. It's really bothering me. It was really bothering me. It was really heartbreaking not seeing her remember like her best friends, her oldest friends from mechanical, especially Knox. I think she met him when she was like 12 years old, and he showed her the ropes. Like she shadowed him when she was a child, to where she became not the head engineer. She still technically kind of shadowed Knox, but she was like upper mechanical. Like, to not even remember him, he's taken it a lot easier. But the other friend, she's like not having it. Like, it's emotionally breaking her, and I guess it's not commonly known. They've kept it very hush-hush about those pills that make people forget. I want to say, no, I think it was Bernard. I think it was Bernard telling someone about how those pills work. I don't believe it was Juliet's dad. Juliet's dad told her about the fertility stuff that they were doing to the women, but I don't think he knew about the memory stuff that they were putting in the water. But I really wanted to get her memory back, and we're getting these little nuggets. Like we're good in supply. I thought she was going to ask her friend, like, hey, does this phrase mean anything to you? Because I think that absolutely would have sparked a memory. She'd be like, well, yeah, that had to do with the special tape and from IT, and that's why you got out of the airlock and all that stuff. And then lying to her about the airlock stuff. Skipping forward a little bit, but lying to her about like what she did. She's like, I think I went to another side. Like, no, you went to a shelter. There was a suit, which, how cool was that they made that special suit that she created in the other silo? That ended up coming into play with it being like fire retardant, because it was from like the fire department area of that other silo. That was really cool how they made that all kind of tie into each other. There's so much to talk about. Those were the main beats of the episode. I didn't quite finish my season 2 rewatch, and I think I'm actually going to go continue it now. I think I'm about halfway through season 2 because I want to refresh my mind. I can't remember what happened to that Kyle guy. I can't remember if Bernard killed him or if he's still alive, if he's locked away somewhere. I know he like showed him all that AI, that crazy stuff, and he was figuring stuff out, and he like basically was like, hey, here's Pandora's box, have fun with all this information. So I think I remember Kyle being alive, but I could totally be wrong, so don't butcher me in the comments. I'm literally gonna go put season 2 on while I'm editing this video, but I'm excited. As you can see, I'm excited. I love this show. I think Rebecca Ferguson is so awesome. Hate seeing her not have her memory though. So hopefully it doesn't take too long for her to get it back. But that was really cool, her getting that secret note from the guy bringing her the food. So I don't know if he's in on it or just someone who helps prepare the food if they're in on it. Because he asked her, like, why'd you turn it upside down? Which, because if he put the note in there, he would know why she put it down. And he wouldn't have asked her why she put it upside down, because that would draw attention to it. So really curious who she's going to meet with. If it's someone that we know. No, you know what? It's going to be that woman who had her old sheriff's badge. That's who it's going to be. She gave her that weird eye contact. That's who it's going to be. So I'm excited. Do you guys have any theories? Like, what do you think that cloud thing was that the sister flew into? If you've read the books, that's kind of cheating. So I want to theorize with people who haven't read the books, but even if you've read the books, I still want to hear from you. Are you liking this adaptation from the books to this show? I think Apple's making a great show, but I haven't read the book, so I can't really compare. One day when the show is over, I'll visit those books. That way I can compare, but I love this show. I want to hear from you guys though. Did you like this episode? Are you excited about this season? What do you think is going to happen? We're going to have all the theories going along through this season. I hope you guys join me for the ride. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that little like button like the sign there says. I love geeking out with you guys in the comments. Hope to see you guys on the next Silo recap, and I'll see you later. Bye.